Hello Capricorn and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Capricorn, let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. We have grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Let's see what we have with that. What do we have for Capricorn? Thank you. Let's pull you a crystal angel message for the week ahead, Capricorn. There we have it. We have smoky quartz. Clear negativity. Release negativity from within or around you. All right. Let's see what we have with those messages. What do we have for our lovely Capricorns for the week ahead? Overarching energy first for Capricorn, thank you, for the week ahead. As we always do. Message for our lovely Capricorns for the week ahead, thank you. Thank you. So we have the moon. With that Capricorn, we have the Five of Swords. We have the stars. So you've got the moon and the stars here as well. And we have Temperance. The Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Sorry, Capricorn, there's some work going on next door. Hopefully it won't pick up on the microphone too much. There's something that you need to make a decision on here, Capricorn. There's just a lot of uncertainty within your current situation. And it feels here that this is about needing to be adaptable and flexible. There's just a lot of energy to do with this week. It could well be within the relationship itself or other areas of life. But it feels like needing to be more adaptable and flexible in your circumstances. Could be you, could be the other person as well. The Two of Cups is my bond between two people. It can be to do with love, romance, two people who are just kindred spirit soul connections. You could see that with other connections too, friendships, business partnerships. Like-minded souls, individuals, very powerful connection here. The moon is where there's a level of uncertainty, lack of clarity, and sometimes we just have to listen to our instinct, our intuition. It might well be that there's a level of uncertainty to do with your circumstances. The fundamental energy here, Capricorn, is there are two people in this situation. One person is likely wanting their own way, and it feels here that it's not about having one person's own way. It's about making some kind of judgment call or decision in terms of whether to give ground for the happiness of everybody involved is the fundamental thing that I'm seeing here. Because it just feels like someone is sticking their heels on a situation. It can sometimes be a stubborn energy. Sometimes these energies can be, I'm determined to get my own way, whatever it takes. And there is, and I'm not moving, I'm not budging. But the star comes in and there is that sense of new hope, renewal, optimism, healing. But we just have to move forward in faith. With the Two of Pentacles, it can be to do with being more adaptable and flexible. I feel that there's a fear here that change, or you're feeling that you're going down the wrong direction in terms of a relationship. Whatever format that relationship is. Because, again, Two of Cups are two people, two individuals, two opinions, but there's one person here, whether that's you or the other person, who is wanting their own way and refusing to see anybody else's point of view. Again, whichever format this would be. You could see this in business partnerships, you can see this in friendships, you can see this in romantic circumstances too. But it's that sense of, what will it cost you? And I'm saying you or the other person, because there's a situation here where someone feels like things are moving down the wrong avenue here, and there's a fear and uncertainty by them taking a position and really digging their heels in and not wanting to move from that position, determined to get their own way. And sometimes it's whatever it costs, but is it worth it? And that's the fundamental energy here. Whatever that circumstances is, sometimes there is a kind of a need to be adaptable and flexible to bring hope to a situation. So it feels here someone's worried that maybe a relationship or partnership is not working, a fear of ending, or a fear that if this continues, this stance, then the relationship is going down the wrong direction, and a fear of it ending even. There is hope, however, and it's almost like you're being forewarned intuitively here. If there is uncertainty, fear, doubt, there is also a sense of, you know what the solution is. Again, you or the other person here. I feel this is about having some kind of clear conversation to find balance. Because judgment and the Seven of Wands can be very careful in terms of the positions that we take, because our actions can have consequences. And this just feels like somebody will want their own way, regardless of the other person in this situation, but it could cost them. And it's about needing to be flexible and adaptable to both sides of the situation here. I feel that there is some kind of conversation that's happening here, Capricorn, but it is to do with how do we reconcile our differences? How do we find balance in all things? Temperance isn't too much of one, it's not too much of the other. The two cups are mixed, to create that sense of flow, that sense of oneness. So there is certainly an energy here, Capricorn, that there is a way to kind of bring something that a person is really, 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 really determined to get their own way on. And it could be an habitual thing as well, needing to kind of bring things back into the center here to resolve a situation, because judgment is kind of like a bit of a warning sign to do with what we are really set on. We've taken a position and we're not budging from it with the Seven of Wands and judgment. And it's about really be at that point, choose if it's worth it. Choose if it's worth the potential even cost of whatever this relationship is, fundamentally, because all of these energies are all about somebody wanting their own way at any cost and taking a position almost like in a determined way to get their own way. But it might come at a cost. And there is now an opportunity, it feels like there is a window of opportunity here to remedy this, to bring that sense of new hope and optimism and healing and positivity into the relationship by finding some kind of way to find some kind of common ground, whatever the thing is that someone is digging their heels on and really wanting their own way on. It feels here it's about having that conversation and understanding how you find common ground to move forward. And that's the energy of clear negativity and the opportunity for, again, grace and gratitude, thankful for what we have. But there could well be something here that it just feels I'll do whatever it takes to get my own way and I'm not budging. And, that could be a business thing as well. But it certainly feels here it's time to be more adaptable and flexible this week, because that is the solution that brings new hope, blessings and wish fulfillment and joy moving forward. I think someone's intuition knows best. And if there's a level of uncertainty, it's trying to understand why. And I think intuitively someone knows what they need to do to resolve the issue. We have the moon and the stars. There's an opportunity to really trust your intuition and bring new hope, healing, optimism to a situation where it feels like it's just going down the wrong avenue. All right. What do we have for our lovely Capricorns? Thank you. Feels quite a specific message, but, come out for a reason. What do we have for our lovely Capricorns? Thank you. We have positivity is a choice that I choose to make. Yeah, I think that this is having an important communication this week. And it feels like, and remember the Knight of Swords. We talk about conversations, communications, but this is about truth. This is about speaking our truth. This is about being very clear in terms of, how we are communicating. But it does feel like that brings a certain clear way forward as well. It doesn't feel like it's too late in this situation here, Capricorn. There's a strong sense of something can be resolved, but someone's very blinkered in terms of getting their own way. And again, there is that sense with judgment, it could cost somebody. If they keep on taking a stance in a situation, digging their heels in, it could cost them. It's like Spirit's giving you an opportunity here to embrace the blessing that is available to you with this situation should, it's about finding some kind of happy balance, happy middle ground. Conversations and communications, reconciling differences in a meaningful way, fully clear from both sides of a situation to understand how to agree a way forward. There is hope here. It feels like a window of opportunity. All right, we have, I love that energy. It's very powerful, the dragon, and magical. So we have dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Such a lovely card. And with that, Capricorn, we have the owl, magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up, magic and wisdom are your birthright. Capricorn, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week and I will see you next time.